Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers now in very complicated spot with new starter. Jordan Goodwin is playing so well that put the Los Angeles Lakers in a tough spot. As a player on a two-way contract, Goodwin has only 5 games of eligibility left to be on the Lakers' active roster following their 125-109 win over the San Antonio Spurs on Monday, March 18. It's very complicated because he's really earned the trust of the coaching staff, Redick told reporters after Goodwin's huge game against the Spurs. But this is unfortunately the nature of the two-way contracts and having a full roster. So again, it's something similar to Trey Jemison, we're just gonna manage. I think with guys being out, we can't really afford to have him out of the rotation right now, and then we'll see as we get healthy. Goodwin scored 15 points on 6 of 9 shooting in a spot start. He rounded up his solid performance with 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals and a block. The Lakers outscored the Spurs by 9 during Goodwin's 33-minute court time. With the Lakers' rash of injuries, Redick has started Goodwin in the last 3 games. The two-way player responded by averaging 9.0 points, 4.3 rebounds, 1.3 steals and 1.3 blocks in 31.3 minutes. He is also shooting 50% overall and 41.7% from three-point line. With the Lakers roster full, they have to waive a player to convert Goodwin's current two-way deal into a standard contract for him to be eligible in the playoffs. They have until the final day of the regular season to make the decision. Lakers coaching staff high on Jordan Goodwin. The Lakers signed Goodwin to a two-way contract on February 7 after he averaged 9.7 points on 38.5% three-point shooting, 4.3 rebounds, 2.0 assists and 1.0 steal in 3 games with the South Bay Lakers in the G League this season. Goodwin is a rugged defender, but the biggest knock on his game was his lack of outside shot. He shot 30.8% from the three-point range in 121 NBA games before he signed with the Lakers. But Goodwin has worked on his shooting and has improved tremendously to command the Lakers' attention. Redick and his coaching staff liked what they saw in Goodwin during the training camp. But a hamstring injury sidelined him. But once he recovered, the Lakers slowly brought him in via their G League affiliate. Redick revealed he and his coaching staff fought for Goodwin's two-way contract with the Lakers' standard roster full. It would have happened sooner had he not hurt his hamstring, Redick said after their loss to the Denver Nuggets last week. Bradley Beal's protege. Goodwin was Bradley Beal's protege and a former teammate in Washington and Phoenix. They became good friends when Goodwin played for Beal's AAU basketball team he coached in St. Louis. After going undrafted in 2021, the 6'4" Goodwin joined the Washington Wizards Summer League team and eventually joined their G League team after getting waived. Then he went from a 10-day contract to a two-way deal until earning a multi-year deal to join Beal with the Wizards. After his first full season with the Wizards, averaging 6.6 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 2.7 assists, he was included in the Beal trade to the Suns. In 40 games as a reserve for the Suns last season, Goodwin averaged 5.0 points, 2.9 rebounds, and 2.0 assists in 14 minutes. Goodwin parted ways with Beal at the February trade deadline when the Suns traded him to the Brooklyn Nets in a 3-team trade with the Memphis Grizzlies for Royce O'Neal. "I've known Jay Good since he was a teenager," Beal told reporters when Goodwin was traded. "It is definitely surreal in some ways, but at the same time, we've talked about this in DC. No matter what, man, if you're here, anywhere else, like somebody wants you, you go prove yourself, and continue to be yourself. I'm excited for a new opportunity for him. It definitely sucks. I wish he was still here, but business is business. He understands it, I understand it, and he's off to a better place, and hopefully, he can land on his feet and be ready when his name is called." Lakers announce LeBron James news ahead of Nuggets game. After a recent skid, the Los Angeles Lakers have rallied off 2 wins in a row to improve to 42-25 on the season and move back into contention for the number 2 seed in the Western Conference. A big reason for their struggles over the last week or so have stemmed mainly from the injury bug that hit them all at once, headlined by 40-year-old superstar LeBron James, who suffered a groin strain in the team's matchup against the Boston Celtics on March 8. Now, ahead of the team's matchup against the Denver Nuggets on Wednesday night, the Lakers announced news regarding James, revealing that he will remain out for the game, despite ramping up his rehab and being moved to day-to-day on the injury report. Lakers announce Rui Hachimura and LeBron James are still out tomorrow against the Nuggets. pic.twitter.com/I80admin, Trevor Lane, @Trevor_Lane, March 19, 2025. The Lakers will also be without Rui Hachimura and Maxi Kleber, who has yet to play his first game for Los Angeles since being included in the Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis deal prior to the NBA trade deadline. In addition, Luka Doncic remains on the injury report but is listed as probable with a right ankle sprain, while Trey Jemison III is questionable as he works through an illness. However, Doncic has been remarkable over the past week plus, averaging 31 points per game since scoring 34 in Boston in the team's defeat. Despite that, the Lakers are still 2-4 over their last 6 games, and with just 15 games remaining, every win and loss can have a major impact on the standings and postseason positioning. As teams continue to battle it out over the next month, Denver currently sits just 1 game back in the standings. Giannis Antetokounmpo could join LeBron James in exclusive NBA club that Luka Doncic failed to do. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been playing at the highest level for a few seasons now, and the former 2-time MVP is on the cusp of joining a very exclusive NBA club. Giannis has made the All-NBA first team for 6 seasons in a row, and if he plays 65 games this season, he is likely to add a 7th straight to his resume. If the Milwaukee Bucks superstar can make it, then he joins a club that includes only Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal and Elgin Baylor, as per Basketball Reference. The only player that has more is LeBron James, who made the All-NBA first team a whopping 11 times in a row and holds the record. The only other player with a longer active streak is Luka Doncic, and with the Lakers superstar already out of contention for hitting the 65-game mark this season, his streak will end this season. The Slovenian point guard would have been the only threat to Giannis and LeBron's streak, but he will have to start a new one next season. To complete this historic achievement, Giannis Antetokounmpo will have to play 10 more games during this regular season, which he is on pace to do. He is averaging 30.4 points, 12.1 rebounds, and 6.0 assists this season, which is more than good enough to make it should he hit the minimum game threshold required. While this achievement will be another major feather in his cap, Giannis will only be focused on making another run at the NBA championship with the Milwaukee Bucks this season. The Milwaukee Bucks are the 4th seed in the Eastern Conference, and a deep playoff run is a very real possibility for the team. Are you a fan? What do you think about Antetokounmpo's situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.